Hi, everybody. Welcome to Hangout and Art. This is a live stream with a live audience. If you're watching the recording, please feel free to fast forward. Welcome back, everybody. I've been gone for a couple weeks on vacation, which was awesome. And I'm ready to get back into arting. It was a nice break, very relaxing, and very inspiring too as far as art goes. So I'm anxious to come back and get to it. So how is everyone this morning? I don't know if anyone's here yet. People may not know that I'm back and I'm going to stream, so we'll just hang out here for a little bit. If anyone wants to say hi, update me on what's new, what you've been doing, that would be great. Hey, Lori, thank you. How are you? Yeah, I did pop in. I popped into a couple sales and was able to get a couple cute little things, but otherwise I really took a break. Hey, Anne, thank you. Thank you. How have you been? Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. So now that I'm back, it's just I'm kind of excited to get started and get back to arting. It's like the fall when kids go back to school. I feel like this is a good time to reboot, rethink, make, change things up a bit. I don't know, explore new products. Visit some old products. Oh, thanks, Anne. I missed everybody. So what's new? Anything? What have you guys been up to? It's very quiet today. It's just Jack and I at home. Kevin's out, my husband's out. I can't remember the last time I streamed with nobody home. Usually there's something going on. So it's weird to me that it's so quiet. I really feel like I'm talking to myself now. Alrighty. Well, I think I will just get started. Same old, being retired and all. Could be worse, right, Lori? How's the weather been? Hey, good morning, Eileen. I missed you. Okay, so is anybody here experiencing any bad weather? How are you guys in Florida? I know Pensacola got hit, so I don't know. I'm wondering if Helen got some of the rain and winds from Ida. Hey, Nadine. Hi, Devin. I know we all missed you guys too. Oh, Clint. Good morning, Clint. Didn't see you up there. Okay. Florida's fine. That's what I thought. I know. I can't. The hardest thing is being without power. That's in this time of year. It's like the worst time to be without electricity. Here's Colleen. Hey, Colleen.
Good morning. I hear a bunch of updates running through. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I know mine did that after I turned my computer on after being gone. Don't worry about it. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, it's good to be back. I missed everybody.
Yeah, it's been weird, but it was kind of a nice break at the same time too. So
it has been. It was a nice break from art. It just kind of, I don't know, it kind of got me, I don't know, rejuvenated or just I don't know, ready to start focusing on art again. I think there was the past couple years, we've all had so much going on. And this is the first time we've really gone anywhere, except maybe Chicago wants to see family.
Hi, Jane. Oh, it's nice to see everybody else. It is nice. I've been lurking in some streams. Also been missing a lot too. So
it was just nice, like just to get away. And the last 3 days, we were in Stockholm and it was rainy, so we didn't really, we didn't do a whole lot of sightseeing. We did some, but it was just like complete relaxation for the last couple of days. It was just so nice. And we both were like, oh, it'll be so nice to get home. And it was just like, I don't know. I just feel
appreciate being home after you've been gone a while.
Right. And I appreciated being gone after the past couple years.
Agree.
And it was just nice to have that break. But then now I'm ready to be home and get back to it. Hi, Brenda.
That makes sense.
I'm not echoing, am I?
Did you pick? No, you're not echoing. Did you pick any wildflowers here or there?
No, because the wildflowers had all been picked.
Good morning, Brenda. The wildflowers had already been picked?
Yes. And the whole time we were there, it was kind of rainy and it was like 60 to 65 degrees.
Oh, those are perfect temperatures. Hi there, Bee.
I know, it was nice. It was nice. But the bad thing was all the wildflowers had been picked because my granddaughter loves to pick wildflowers and then she arranges them.
Oh, well, you need to ask her to dry some for Grandma and mail them to her next time.
I did because I said, because I'm like, oh, we should go pick wildflowers. And her dad's like, oh, I think they've all been picked. So I said, well, next year, pick some from Grandma and then send them to me so I can use them in my art. And I guess earlier in the season, her and my daughter they had picked some and they're going to do something special with them. So I'm sure I'll have lots next year to use. But it was so fun. It was so fun. 2 years is too long of not seeing your family.
Oh, yeah, it is. Especially your grandkids.
Oh, I know.
That much in 2 years, so.
I know. It's a long time. So it was fun. And now it's good to be back.
I didn't think about the language barrier. I didn't think about that at all. I don't know why I didn't think about that. When you mentioned that, I was like, oh, I never thought about that.
I know. And the funny thing, they could understand me. They knew when I was saying, hey, Lisa, thanks. Hi, Jane. They could understand me. And after a while, there was some stuff I could understand after being there, but not a whole lot. I felt kind of bad.
Oh.
So I think I might be doing some Swedish lessons or listening to stuff on.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea. If you could understand it, if you can't speak it, it'd be the same as your kid, them understanding you, but can't speak it.
Right. It might make it a little bit easier. Yeah, because then they could say, and I could answer them in English, they could answer in Swedish, and I could try and pick up some stuff. So I think I'm going to look into doing something like that.
I bet you can. I know you can do it because I can't even enunciate anything in English much, but I know you can. So.
Well, the thing is, because we lived in Switzerland for 3 years, and I took French in high school. So luckily, we were in the French part of Switzerland. But the weird thing is, whenever I hear a different language, I start thinking in French. But nobody's gonna understand me if you know what I say, unless they know French. But I think it's just something weird that my mind goes to translate it and it goes into French. I don't know, but it's very odd.
That is funny.
I know. I just like all these French words keep coming back into my head. Hey, Piccola, hopefully you didn't get much of the wind and the rain. So we had a great time. The weather was a little bit rainy, not too bad, but it was cool. And I guess most of the time there was like heat advisories here in Michigan. So
That was awful when you're gone.
I know. I
But
know.
you brought the cooler weather and some rain with you, so we appreciate that tremendously.
You're welcome. No problem. How's your trees doing, Colleen?
They're suffering. You know, the bottoms are like needleless. So
Well, hopefully we'll get some more rain and they'll pop back for you.
with watering and watering and watering, I can't. My water bill's gonna be terrifying when I get that at the end of the month.
Yeah.
So, and that's just to keep them at least keep the limbs to where they weren't snapping off. They were flexible.
Oh, okay, good.
Even though they're losing needles on the bottom, their limbs are so flexible.
Okay, good. That's good.
Still alive, so it's just going into survival mode. You know, I mean, like because of the transition, I guess. In our other little red maple, it's losing its leaves. I'm like, oh Lord, they might be replacing that too for next year before it's all over with. So.
It'll be nice. What the pictures I've seen, your yard looks great.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, Angie. Hey, Jane. Okay, so I'm not the only one who does that. Jane says when she goes in Mexico and hears Spanish, she mixes her Spanish and French words together. It must be something that, oh yeah, and Eileen said don't overwater them either.
Oh, that hasn't happened.
Yeah.
With the lack of rain.
Barb. Okay, so it was like Christmas when we came home. Between my husband and I, our dining room was full of packages.
And luckily, Nadine, Lori, hi everybody. I didn't see you at the beginning.
There's Carla.
Hi, Carla.
It's so good to see everybody.
It's nice that your son was there to get all the packages and take care of the dogs, so you didn't have to like stop any of that or worry about it.
Oh, I know. And then he, it was nice having Jack at home with him, but Jack was a bit sad.
Aw.
Here, I'm going to go full screen so I can show my stuff. Jack, I guess, was a bit sad. He said one night he had to actually go sleep. He slept part of the night in our bed because Jack was in there and wouldn't leave.
Oh,
like, oh, poor baby. So he was very. I know. And like whenever I leave the house, I always say I'll be back. Just so like I don't even know if he understands me. But I made a point when we left to say I'll be back. So he was very happy to see us.
Oh, he's just like, where are they? If I lay here, maybe they'll show up too.
Oh my God, Eileen, bite your tongue. You're going to be struck by lightning. Eileen said, Colleen and I didn't buy a thing while you were gone. Yeah. And I stopped buying stuff too, Eileen. I know, poor sweet Jack.
We bought less.
You bought less.
That might be more accurate.
Well, that's good. I bought less too. But I did get a few things. First, I'm going to show some Happy Mail and a couple things that I did buy that came already. Some stuff I had bought before I left that I got. First off, I got this awesome tag from my friend Patty. She makes cards and tags every month and sends them out to her friends. And it says, life is art, paint your dreams, sing your songs, enjoy the dance. Wake up, create, repeat. And I guess.
I like Mona on there.
I know, isn't that? I love that.
I like how she has it off to the side. Like she wasn't like worried about keeping it on center, you know what I mean? Like fitting on there.
I know, it's really cute. And look she's got all the little paint tubes and caps, and I'll have to ask her what she used to paint Mona. But that's
her blue. I don't know why I like her blue.
Isn't it cool?
I don't know why I would have just been like so boring and put a flesh tone on her. Like, that's so cool. That's what I like about her. She's blue.
I know. And so you figure it's the 3 primary colors, red, blue, and yellow.
Oh,
Which I think is
Joey,
really
isn't she
cool.
smart?
It's from Patty, my friend Patty. Patty Marshall, you see her in stream. Hopefully she's here. I was in bed at 8 o'clock last night because my new time to wake up is 5 o'clock in the morning. I am not a morning person. I woke up yesterday morning, like around 4:30. I'm like, okay, I'll go back to sleep.
You're still on Sweden time.
I was wide awake. So I'm like, all right.
Kill me.
I'm gonna get up because I felt really good and I got all my wash done. I did a whole bunch of stuff around the house. It got to be afternoon. I wasn't tired. Hey Jeannie. Hi Cheryl. So I went all day. I was fine. Had dinner about 8 o'clock. I'm like, oh my God.
A good thing I'm trying to fix my camera.
Yeah. At 8 o'clock, I'm like, oh my God, I have to go to bed. I'll just go up and I'll look at my computer for a while. I fell asleep. I was asleep by 9 o'clock.
Oh man.
Slept through till like 4:30 again. So I got plenty of sleep.
I mean, if you think about it, if you go to bed at 9, I mean, that's 7.5 hours. That's a great amount of sleep. So I actually love when I get that much sleep.
I know. So I'm hoping if I could just adjust it to like 10 and 6, I'd be happy.
5:30. Is anyone else up at 5:30?
Huh?
Doug's up at 5:30, I guess. He's up early.
Well, he doesn't have to be anymore. He's not working.
Oh, that's right. He retired. I keep forgetting that.
So, but he was up too because we were just wide awake. So hopefully we can adjust it.
I'm gonna pay for my camera, guys, so it quits moving.
Oh yeah. So, but I got so much stuff done the past 2 mornings. I've already picked everything up. I cleaned out some drawers in my bathroom. Oh my God. So we'll see what happens today. If I hit a wall in the afternoon or if I can just keep going and maybe hopefully go a little bit later.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, Jane says at 6 a.m. her eyes just pop open and she's working from home now. So your body's, but the weird thing is, hey, Joy, my body clock has always been nighttime person. So we'll see. As much as I like this, we'll see how long it lasts.
You get a lot done if you do. I mean, you just do stuff early instead of at nighttime. So
right.
It's all the same.
Right. And then I've got, I can get stuff done. Then I can have my afternoons to just not worry oh, I got all this stuff to do. So yeah. So that's kind of fun. We'll see how long it lasts. I'll let you know next Tuesday what time I'm getting up. I know, Pay Patty, everybody loves your card, your tag.
So how far off is Sweden time-wise?
They are 6 hours.
6 hours.
So right now it is 2:20 in the afternoon.
All right, so 5:30 is like 30 there.
Yeah.
11:30.
11:30. So yeah, so I'm
a little bit up. You're getting up at 5:30. If you would have been in bed at 11:30, that makes sense. Actually, you're lucky you're sleeping that long.
I know.
I figured you would have some adapting to do.
Yeah. So but I'm going to go with it as long as I can.
Oh, right. Cheryl, her my eye doctor was at 7:30, and I said, no way, my early days are gone. Oh yeah. Whenever they throw those times at me, I'm like, no. And depending on where, if it's close, but yeah, I don't want to be in rush hour traffic, to be honest. That's
true.
If you're out that time of day, our expressways are horrible any time of the day, and then you go through rush hour. If you're not used to it like me, I just want to I don't need to own a gun, let's put it that way. I have road rage. So, I can't stand driving with stupid people. So, yeah, I'm best to stay off the road during rush hour.
Yeah.
Or, so I try to go and make everything at like 9 o'clock at earliest. So that way I'm beyond. Everyone's at work by 9 or 10.
Yeah, mostly everybody is. Okay, so Patty's card was to celebrate National Creative Day. Celebrate National Live Creative Day, September 14th, 2021. I did not know there was such a day. Hey, Brooke.
Tuesday is normal again.
Yay! Well, no, Brooke, not that normal. I've been getting up at 5 o'clock.
It's almost rage too. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I probably just made a bunch of people in chat angry.
Oh. No.
I just don't enjoy driving anymore. It's funny, you get your license and you just can't wait to drive anywhere. And I don't enjoy driving anymore at all. It's just a necessity. It's not joy. This brings me zero joy.
Oh, I know. It can be a pain. Actually, the driving wasn't too bad. There was a lot of traffic in Stockholm. So I was kind of glad that I'm used to driving in the city, so it didn't bother me.
I agree, Jane. By 3, you're done. I think that work days are too long for people. I think most people are done by 3 when you start early.
Hey, did you see, speaking of work days being too long, I saw on the news last night that Nike just gave everybody who works for them a week off, like a mental health week.
Oh, that's nice. Is it paid?
Yeah. You're not coming to work, right? No, I think it's paid.
Oh, well, if it's paid, then there's some happy workers.
Yeah, they said it was a thank you for all the hard work they've been doing and just wanted to give them all a break.
Oh, that's nice. With a shortage of workers, I think appreciating the fact you have workers is a smart thing for the company.
And I guess some other companies have been doing that too.
Give a bonus or give time off to pay.
Yes.
Okay. Jeannie said that she got her farm animal molds and she's gonna do a video using them. Oh, I have to watch that, Jeannie.
Oh, what farm animals?
She got the farm animal molds,
Oh, fun! I noticed that, Jeannie. You've been putting some streams up. I haven't watched them yet.
Channel and chat for everybody to see that.
Yeah. Hey, because Helen is on her phone because she can't. Her internet keeps going out.
Okay, maybe Eileen can find it.
Yeah.
Can you find it, Eileen?
That would be great.
There's a lot of farm fans here in chat. So see if you
can fun.
Find that.
Okay, so that was Patty's tag. I got my card from Teresa. I love getting her cards and her letters every month.
Wasn't listening. Find Jeannie Homeschool Jeannie's YouTube channel for us, please. So everyone can follow her and they can see her farm animals.
Hey, Colleen, did you do? Jeannie's asking, did you do a? Have you done a? You did those live one time, didn't you?
The molds. I did clay. Yep, I did. I got them all gessoed, and I haven't painted them, but they're all gessoed and ready to go. And I want to stick them on something because the clay I use is very, very porous, and so let me see. I can find them. They're over here in my farm section.
Okay. Hey, Brooke, that's right. I saw that. Brooke is having a sale at 2:00 today. Brooke has awesome sales.
So I use the Prima clay, and it's very their clay. It is like light as a feather. And so after I made them, well, the process, I think I had them on my desk longer than I should have, and then working on other projects, I had splashes go over on them and color them like pink.
Oh no!
So I realized I need to gesso. I think it was Magicals. Yeah, Magicals go everywhere. So So I gessoed all of them, and now they're real smooth because the clay is very lightweight, but it's really porous. So I gessoed them, so now I can paint them, and it'll look a lot nicer. So
Oh, fun. That'll be fun. We should do that one day because I want to get back into my farm journals. And
these I just got to cut off the edges because was lazy. I did do my the molds for the Asian journaler day, so I got all these done.
Oh, good, because guess what I got? I caved and I did buy the Stamperia paper. But that's all I bought because I have so much Asian stuff to do. Because I think I said we're going to work on our Asian book when I get home.
Yeah, I have one casualty. I got glue one little part of this building on, but
Let me put you big.
It's not too bad. I would say that I'm not the best at this, but yeah. So there's the building. So I kind of had, yeah. So I had the corner. All this was actually, it was like, yeah, it was this corner. I had a casualty, so I'm just gonna glue that one back on. But you can see.
Otherwise, that looks really good, Colleen. Look at all the detail.
Yeah, I mean it's really meant for resin, but I'm not going to do resin. So
thanks, Brooke.
I've already decided that's just not going to be my thing. Here's the fan.
See, I like that because it's so light.
It's this Samparia's clay, guys, is light as a feather. It really is.
She's pretty with her kimono.
There's a lot of details. You can see her little sandals. Like they're nice molds. They really are. And the clay is lightweight. It's very safe. I do say put some gesso on it because it is very porous. But that's, I mean, they're pretty thick. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with them. But they might be good on a cover. Which was kind of what I was thinking for this one. I think I might put her on a cover. I think it'll be good for the covers. Otherwise, I mean, they're pretty thick. They're not really going to work. Like, you can see how her arm is made to come out. Like, she's not going to lay flat. So I might use her here, or it's the same principle. I could put the house on the cover. But I think for a cover, it'd be good. But they're thick. Like, you cannot put these in a journal. Or if you're going to make a canvas, or say a wood canvas. But they're thick. Now, these.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I have to make sure I lower my voice.
No, that's me. All right. I hate to do this. But I'm going to have to... Hello? Okay. I hate to do this. I'm going to have to start a new stream.
You can't just leave and come back? You got two of you. I see two of you on there.
I know. And I don't know how to get rid of one of me. That's why I had to redo this morning. And somehow I just did it again. This is...
Okay, one is gone. So the difference, this one, the cow is from Prima. If hopefully you guys, I'm still alive. You can the cow molds from Prima, and you can see the details. I mean, again, it's very detailed. It's really nice. It's really thick. So I'll be able to easily use this on a journal pages and stuff. But see how the Stamparias are thick. So there's a huge difference between the molds. So this is a Prima's and this is Stamparias. So just so you know the difference, this is super thick. And I like Prima's because they are thin and I can use these on a journal page. So I should just set my hand, use my brain here. I mean, you can see the muscles, like the muscles in the cows, there's hooves. I mean, there's lots of details, but it's thinner. And I do like that the Prima's molds are thinner. These are thicker, and I feel like because they're thicker, there's a lot more limitations with use. You know, I mean, you're almost going to have a cover or a wall piece, where I feel like the Primas are more easy to use because they're thinner. Now, because they were thinner, they were more difficult to pop out of the molds. So there's that. So, you know, there's pros and cons to everything. But from a use point of view, I preferred the Prima because they were thinner. But you know what I mean? Yeah, I know, Carla. The backs are a mess. I agree. That's a good idea because you can see where I was pushing in the, like, it's like a paper clay. It is lumpy. That's not a bad idea, is to sand the backs down too. So these are smooth. And then also, like, well, see, her arm was made like this with this curve. This is not me. So that's not a bad idea. Like, you can see here, I have extra on the back because it's just trying to get it in the mold evenly. And like this, yeah, I see what you mean. So this part shouldn't even be there. I will try sanding it. That's a good question. I missed something. Unclear, Yolanda. Oh, I can't.
Okay, now have I been talking to myself the whole time?
You have.
I have.
I see just one of you, and have heard nothing.
Okay, do you hear me now? Colleen?
Yes, I hear you now.
Okay, but you didn't hear me until right now.
Yes.
Oh, I've been having like a good old conversation with you. Okay, now it's back to normal. I'm here. Sorry about that.
I don't know if you could not fill these all the way and get a good impression. I could try it. I will try sanding these because I do have extra on the back of here I don't need. The other thing I thought about doing with the mold. The other thing I thought doing with the molds is to flip them over and use them on the jelly plate. And I was thinking about trying it with the Asian ones, is like to flip them over and see if I can jelly plate with them.
Oh, like make an impression.
Yeah, because they would ultimately, I mean, make an impression. So I was thinking about trying jelly plating with because the Prima molds are plastic. The Stamperia molds are plastic. The Prima molds are rubber. So I think that the plastic molds will work easily on the jelly plate. And that's something I have not tried yet.
Oh, that would be fun. That would be a fun experiment.
Love the little pig. He's so cute.
I love the pig.
He's so cute. Oh, so stinky
love
cute.
The pig.
I follow Mommy Farmer on Instagram.
Uh-huh.
She has two pigs. They are darn cute. Oh, they're cute. Ooh, they're just with their little tails always going. They are cute. She has two pigs and they're adorable.
I think Brooke wants to jelly plate. I want to do everything. Okay, so let me get back to, one thing we will be working on is Asian journals. Now we're debating on the molds because I love how those look. Oh, let me see what else you got, Colleen.
So when you were, who's C Hips? I forgot. Is it Carol? C for Carol?
Yes.
Good morning. You've never jelly plated. It's addictive. And I tell you, like a lot of the classes that I take, a lot of artists they make their jelly prints and they reuse their jelly prints in their art.
I have seen a lot of that lately.
So many artists are in their stash have got jelly plate papers and they are cutting them up and they're using them
for everything.
Yeah. And I'm really that way, and I really think that that's something that I need to do more of. I guess it just gets messy, and that's why I steer away from it. This is, we got
could-
two.
we could do a whole, we should do that soon, Colleen, just a whole show of jelly plating, because I haven't done a jelly plate session in a long time, so I feel like a lot of mine are old, and just kind of refresh our stash.
Oh, good. Brooke signed up for Wanderlust
Fun.
Right now it's like $99. And
$99, and if you took it in 2021, they're offering an extra 10% off. Just FYI.
Yeah, you get. I think I got it for 95 or something like that.
Yeah, it was like 89.10.
And then with tax, it's something like, and then I think later on it's going to be 175. So I'm glad you signed up because it's going to go up a ton. It'll be 175 to take it later.
Brooke called you out. She said, "You steer away from a mess, Colleen. That sounds untrue."
That's a good point. I sure had a big mess to clean up to clean my desk off the stream today. So, Eileen and I bought these from Mary and Michelle's sale, and she had. I think Eileen got a larger Asian book too. I don't remember. Isn't it like this size, Eileen? Like the size of the plastic? And I got the two small ones. Yeah, plus tax. Ended up being $99 plus tax, which is a good deal considering it's going to be $175.
It's going to be $175, and they keep it. It's limited. What I read, they opened it. They opened the pre-sale up for 2,000 people, and it's sold out instantly. So they added another 1,000 to get it at $99.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's limited to how many get it at the discount, but I guess as long as it's selling out, they will, add. But don't wait. Get it, because I don't know how long they will do that.
It'll be $175 later, which is plus tax.
Okay, Brooke.
It's huge.
I can't wait to see what you have. Okay, Eileen said the Japanese books are from the 1800s. Hey, Kimberly.
I got the smaller ones. Eileen got a bigger one.
And you started it, Colleen. That's so pretty.
It's a smaller one. So I got these two. Eileen got I think these and some bigger ones. The difference was this had like a smaller print inside, and this one had like a bigger print.
Oh, flip through that. I want to see what you did.
Okay, so basically, I glued 2 pages together. I'm going blurry. Hold on. I gotta leave it. I glued 2 pages together, and then I got the Stamperia paints that go with the line. The Allegra paints that go with, they have Allegra paints that match the paper. And this is for Stamperia Japan.
Oh, no. Oh, so they're selling color sets. I have a few Stamperia paints, but those are really pretty colors.
Yeah, they're selling sets to go with them. So now I got these. I've had them, but they weren't like available like for the US as easily. And Simon Says has them. So I bought the paints.
I love those colors.
And then, so that's what I used. I quit doing that. That's what I used in the background. And then I used one of their stencils. And
did you turn your autofocus off, Colleen?
Yeah, I'm having issues.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's the wrong button.
Autofocus.
You might be able to tell I'm a little rusty.
Well, that's a good, because we both are.
Yeah. I was like, I may be a little rusty. Let me turn off my. Well, actually, yeah, I have not had my camera. Actually, my autofocus is on.
Turn it off.
I'm going to zoom in a minute while I'm showing it. It'd be easier.
Okay.
And then I just won't move it. Okay, so
pretty.
So I cut her out, stenciled, and I diluted the paints and kind of just let them run down. Might be too close there.
That is gorgeous, Colleen.
Thanks. I did gesso. I did put a clear gesso on on the page, just so everything, didn't soak through. So I used the Fin Clear Gesso. And on this page, I used darker color. I used this color, petroleum green, because
Pretty.
that's what's in her
That was
outfit.
in her outfit.
And then just kind of had went with the white pen that had represent rain coming down, and added, these are little plastic colored ones that come with it, acetate. And then this one I used a clear acetate, and I used Tim's new moon stencil.
Oh, nice.
Up here, I love that stencil. And again, like I just collaged I collaged like him and a little boat down here. I love doing exaggeration of size proportions. So
Uh-huh.
I love that he's giant and the boat is little. It's sort of like we did.
Oh, these are great, Colleen. And I think putting a clear gesso on there is a good idea.
This is something Eileen sent me. I think Eileen has some Asian die cuts that she sent us last year.
Yeah, I have some of those.
And I found those in my box. So that was part of it. And on this page it was all neat. I didn't like it. So I made it more messy. So what I'd use is I don't remember what this stuff is called. The gold stuff. Eileen always remembers the name. The Asian gold paper stuff. This was, I think, a matchbook and a card. I'm trying to think of the matchbook if I bought that, or maybe that was with a bunch of matchbooks I bought and I pulled it out. Remember I bought matchbooks?
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Someone, was that Michelle? That was in there. Just add a card. This side was fun. This one it had already the napkin. This is a napkin in the background. I already had like the red sun. I just put the black and white acetate over it, and then a little quote. And then I took the red that's in the set, which actually matched the napkin red perfectly, and just splashed it around to make it. To just add some color to it, because I don't know if I'm necessarily going to do this neatly. Does that make sense?
It's awesome, Colleen. I bet you had so much fun doing these.
I did.
Those are great.
And then on this page, I decided to do, so getting braver. See, I was like starting off really conservative, and then I went, boom.
Oh, fun. But that's cool. It looks like a stormy sea.
So that was so I cut out the boat out of the paper pack. I put Winka Stellar. I used some Winka Stellar on it. I had actually a red Winka Stellar, and I did that, and some green, and I have some clear, and I just colored in the die cuts from the paper pack with the Winka Stellars, and then used some Stabilio all to do just kind of marks. And this one I did mix some of Dina's paint with this, because I wanted some of that turquoise.
Hey, Sandra.
And some white to kind of make the stormy sea. And then I took these and I used my book. Let's see if I have it nearby.
Thanks, Sandra. It's good to be back. Okay. Dar and Brooke are fighting over who's gonna be Picola. Dar says Brooke is, and she's gonna be the backup dancer. Hey, Kathy Arbor.
Shoot, I didn't know what I was
Kathy Arbor.
here.
Oh, there you are. Thank you.
That happens when you clean up. You clean up, and then you start losing stuff.
Exactly.
I can't find offhand. I have a book that has Asian, I don't know if it's Japanese or Chinese, that's why I'm saying Asian symbols and what they mean. And so I basically took my ink and my brush, and this was one was like hope, and one was like, I don't remember, hope and destiny or something.
Oh, that's right. We have those books with the different symbols and stuff.
Exactly. And so that's where I got that. And then I just took the ink and just all over. And then this one was fun. This one I just painted a really messy gazebo thing. Gazebo, is that the right word?
Pagoda.
Pagoda. Hey, that's the proper word. And I just again used the speedball ink and the it's like an Asian brush.
Oh yeah.
This. I mean these. So I have a bunch.
The ones that hold a lot of water and color in them.
Yeah, I have some Asian brushes, and then this is a bigger one. I have a smaller. I've used a smaller one, but like just get the gist, and then use the Allegra paint to color it all in. And this was fun over here. So I printed off a picture off the web of an Asian table, and then they had the teapot and like the what do you call those gross things people eat? My daughter eats this, the raw fish things and
sushi.
Sushi. So
I love sushi.
So does she. So there's sushi, the
not Colleen, I take it.
And the oh, thank you. Thanks, Carla. Isn't that cute, the little book?
Oh, look at the little kitty under the table.
And then I have some Asian fabric, and so I just kind of like wadded that up and put it behind underneath, because my dogs are always laying on their blankets or beds, and they'll get the blanket and they'll fix it all, they do make their little beds, and cats do the same things, and then they're doing the whole knead the bread. And so I put the lady over here, and again I can't find my book, and that was all the book. And it shows you step by step how to do the words. And
let me look and see if I can find that book real quick.
Okay. I literally cleaned up to stream and have misplaced it. It shows you step by step and what the words mean and how to draw these. So the other Asian book that I started on, so this one, I don't know, it's going to be a little bit of, I guess, paint, collage, the little die cuts, papers. I mean, kind of whatever I guess I've, feel like doing, just fun, right? And then this one I started, so with the Stamperia Japan, there's acetate you can buy. So I decided to use 2 of the clear acetates and make it into a journal cover. And I used some fish fabric I got last year over at Joann's with the koi fish, and then added a couple chopsticks on the side, and that's attached that. And on the inside, it was fun because this one I decided to do. Let me back up my camera a little bit.
Oh, I found it. I think, is this it, Colleen? Chinese calligraphy, 50 characters to inspire peace and calm. Yeah.
Let's see. Let me look at. Wait, that looks different, Mike. Flip through that. Let's see.
It came in a set. And there's a book and then a practice book.
Okay,
so
I didn't have the practice book. Maybe that's the difference. Okay.
Okay, so here, it goes like, this is sunlight. Oh, that was a good idea, Colleen. Jade. So it's called Chinese Calligraphy, 50 Characters to Inspire Peace and Calm, Sivana Lin.
And I got that on Amazon, and then it shows you step by step how to draw the letters and the words, and what they mean. It's a really neat book. And get you some. You don't have to have get Indian ink or whatever. Get you you don't have to have an Asian brush. You can just use a regular brush. Just clean the ink out, and it's. We used it before on something.
We did. Do you have this book, Colleen? Chinese brush painting?
No.
Is that the one? Because you did have one with brush painting, because I remember you using it. Oh, cool. This has a bee. This is like a step-by-step. I know that you have one because I remember. Didn't you do koi fish or something a couple years back? Okay, this one is Chinese brush painting, a beginner's.
I remember because I do have that one and forgot.
Okay, Chinese brush painting, a beginner's step-by-step guide by Mei Mei Ruo Ruo.
Yep, that's right.
Oh, okay, Brooke,
Okay, that one I do have.
Yes, I think that's an awesome book. Okay, first one is Chinese calligraphy, 50 characters to inspire peace and calm, Suvana Lin.
Japanese kaja are based on Chinese kaja. If I know I'm not saying that right.
And then the second one is Chinese brush painting, a beginner's step-by-step guide by Mei Ru.
I also have this one too, which is Introduction to Chinese Brush Painting by Danny Han Lin Shin.
Oh, nice. And I love it. It's so simple.
This one's really pretty. It's got like, I know that Kathy Arbor would just, and Dee Dee could just go to town with these. Has the gold, look at the goldfish, has step by step how to make these beautiful goldfish.
I just love that.
So that's where I was also thinking about using the smaller book I'm working in is for painting, because once you gesso them, you can use acrylics, you can use your watercolors, whatever you want to put into them. So
okay, do you have this one, Colleen? Chinese brush painting Bible. And then the inside, this is kind of cool.
We're doing a book competition.
I know. I just grabbed all the Asian books I had. But this one, it goes through, and it's the same type of thing, a step-by-step of flowers.
Oh, I like that one. I need that book.
This one is really
man,
simple.
I like it. Simple is good. Because I'm not.
Okay, Brooke found one of the calligraphy book on Thrift Books.
Okay, that one is the Chinese brush painting
Bible. And it's by Jane Dwight, DWIGHT. I just love the birds. And the beginning of the book goes through, it discusses, color, how to make ink, mark making ink, grinding the ink, all that kind of stuff. And then it gets into.
Oh, okay. I found it. And it's only $9.71.
Great. Oh, good.
Which is really reasonable. So, okay, that has 200 motifs step by step. Okay, that I'm going to get because that's a really good price too.
Yeah, but so we'll have to do these one day.
Okay, that's a great price because you can't really find a paperback for under $10. This was one I found at Hobby Lobby that was beginner Chinese brush, and I did actually do some stuff out of this a while ago. It actually goes through how the proper way to hold your brush, how the proper way to, because it's definitely not like we do normally. And so I remember like talking to myself while I was doing this, and this has a step-by-step giant. I love that it's giants. This is for old people. So, and I did the flowers, the butterflies, and I did this house, which I absolutely love. I did this.
Okay, Eileen, let me check that book out.
I love this. The tree. I love the mountains. It's a panda. This one is giant. And this is their version of a flamingo. Right, Eileen? Shoot. Yeah. So this is a step-by-step, and it only has a few, but this book is huge. This book is huge. So this is what I had gotten on clearance. It's Walter Foster. I got this on clearance at Hobby Lobby. I did do several out of these. It's just fun. I love Farm. Farm is by far my favorite, but I love boho. I love Asian. I mean, I have a lot of love. So
Oh, I love the panda.
so I never can just, do one thing because I just have so many interests. I used to decorate probably 10 years ago. Gosh, it was by me longer than that. 3, 6, 9, God, probably longer than that. 12 years ago. I had an Asian stuff decorated. I had my house done in Asian. Believe I had formal and traditional and Asian. And I
Oh,
had
cool.
a lot of Asian stuff. And that went through. It was Tom's fault. I started.
I'm gonna run upstairs, Colleen. Somebody's upstairs, so I'll be back.
Okay. I was watching Shogun. That's what started it. Yeah. So anyway, I took the acetate and I made it a cloth spine. Then I took do you guys remember? Eileen might remember. We bought some Asian papers from Johnny, and this was a while ago. And again, sometimes I know eventually I'll use it because I like the subject, but I don't know when or how I'm going to use it. Well, I found a use for her beautiful Asian paper she sold. So again, use the acetate cover. I started working it. It's up like 3 a.m. I got so excited about it. I was going through my Asian box. I grouped my stuff together, like my farm stuff together, my Asian stuff, I rainbow stuff together, like everything's grouped together, and so I don't lose it. This was in a Flow magazine. I added this in here, and this says it's a full color woodblock print from 1917 by the Japanese artist Shinsu. And so I found that in a Flow magazine. Again, when I find it, I'll tear it out, but I think I get this from Beth Schuler sent this to me. I'm pretty sure she sent this to me. I don't know who sent it to her, but it's beautiful. So I added this on the back because I didn't like what was on the back. It was like a naked lady in a tub, and I was like, ew. So I covered that up. And the papers I got from Johnny was in a paper pack of really cool ones, like a really thin see-through tissue paper, kind of like, I guess, their ledger. And there's some Asian papers. So I just put these all in here in one signature. And then I had some stuff of my own. I pulled out some kids' books. I did this as a tip-in with some Asian washi. This is just a napkin I added. You can see it's like Asian, I guess, ledger paper, tissue ledger paper. She's not here. She'd be able to tell you. Do you remember that? We bought like a big pack. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I love the acetate cover because I was like, I love these, but I didn't know how I was going to incorporate them. And I was like, I'm going to make a book cover. I did a painting with Lena. Lena, she is what is her YouTube channel again? Lennox 10. Oh my goodness, Lena, don't be mad. She's probably lurking. I always forget her name of her channel. Eileen will remember. She'll type it in. Anyway, so she did a watercolor paint, and I did it along with her. This is the half of it, and the other half's on the other pages. I couldn't fit. I had mine on a big piece of paper, so I cut it down to fit. So this is like a dragon. Hers, of course, looks, really good. I did the best I could. Never done a dragon before. Yeah, you gotta have fun, do the best you can. This is the other half. So the dragon was over here, but it wouldn't fit in my book. So I just cut it off and put it on the other side. That's all that is. So I just added this. I already had done put the tissues and everything in here. So I just did a tip in with the washi. So I painted this along with Lena. She's actually really good at teaching. So I did this in watercolor. I really liked how it turned out. But her little people were so good. My little people are not so good. Her little people were good. I was impressed with how she made these little people look so good. My little people are more like little blobby people. But I will try it. I always will try it. And if you got practice, right? She practices all the time. So you can see that it's like a thin tissue. This
Okay,
one I
I'm
made
back.
a pocket. Okay, welcome back. Thank you for putting our channel in, Dar.
Devin.
This one was you can see the back of the Asian tissue ledger paper from off camera. There we go. Then I
Oh,
added
no, is this one? Oh, Colleen, what did I miss?
the whole thing. I took the acetate that comes with the Stamperia Asian paper and I made it into a journal cover.
I
There's
love that.
There's a back, there's a front, and then I made a fabric signature, and then you can see where I sewed in a fabric binding, and then did the signatures. You can see them sewn in, and then I added the little chopsticks. Those were from Katie,
Oh, I
and
remember those.
and so I added all those. Do you remember? Did you buy the Asian pack too?
Oh my God, I have so many Asian packs.
I think the three of us bought these.
Yeah, I have a basket full of Asian stuff.
And so this is, I added the painting I did with Lena. I was just showing them. And then I added all the Asian papers from Johnny that it was the perfect amount of papers to make a really neat journal. So I made these, and I'm going to make these in the pockets. I just put tags in there.
Oh, cute.
This side, again, this is the back of it. This one was plain. And the nice thing is you still see the pretty Asian writing, but on this side it was blank. And so then I put like a vintage Asian postcard I had.
Oh, I love it.
Like this was off of the Shuko thread stuff we bought. I never did the Shuko stitching with or whatever.
Oh, yes, yes.
So I saved the little packaging off the thread and because it had Asian writing. And then you sent me these. I think they're like little.
Yes, they're bookmarks.
Bookmarks. So I added the bookmarks on. This is this is a pocket. This is like some Japanese. What is that? Origami paper. So that is something. I don't know if that's gonna go in there, but I just put there. Let me remind me. There's a pocket. So then on this one, I added a piece of the rice paper that was from the Oriental. What was the name of Samperia's last one? This one's Japanese Vagabond. The other was Stamperia Oriental. Well, anyway.
They did have one, didn't they? Let me look at while you're just showing stuff. Let me look. They did have something. Let me see if I have it. Let's see if I have it close by.
Oh, Sumagati papers you make. Yes, with your ink. I would love that if you're talking to me. I would love those, Devin. They would be beautiful to use in this and the Asian journals. Yes, and I also appreciate the last stuff you sent me. I would love that. If you wanted to make copies and email them to me, you could do that too. So you could just, if you don't want to send a real thing, you could just scan them and email them too. So either way, that's really nice. So then I just added the rice paper from I can't remember if it was Stamperia Oriental. I'm sorry, I don't remember.
I'm going to look it up, Colleen, because I have it, but I don't have.
Because I made one other Asian book and I used most everything. I had a few pieces left. So I just added the rice paper from that pack. I added the bookmarks Kathy sent me. These would be pockets. And I'll show you what I've only added a few things on here because I was like obsessed and stay up like 3 a.m. working on them. Like I gotta go to bed. Again, I added her bookmarks on the edges of the pages. Hold on. I think I got a few more things in here. Hold on. Oh, here's where I did that. First, I did the 3-hole to do the signatures together, and then I did the 3-hole again through the spine
Oh,
because I didn't want to like wrangle the loosey goosey fabric and the loosey goosey paper. So that's how I did it. It's probably not the proper way, but that's how I ended up finding it. This was again, it's from some kids' book I have with some Asian stuff in it that I put in. It's more like it was more like a encyclopedia or something. I got it at the library sale, I think.
maybe they had an international
And
collection.
pockets. And then Beth Schuler sent me this, and I added this in my book. She sent me, she makes these cute little dolls, and I asked her to send me one, and she did. So I added that in here. And she added, look, she makes little beaded jewelry on it, and you can see the, so I can't remember
Oh, that's adorable.
the name of the paper with like the gold. I'm so bad about remembering those things. Eileen sent me a bunch, and don't remember the name of it. I know all of you do. I just can't remember the name of it. Anyway, this was this book here has all these little, at the bottom of them has these little, shoot, I pulled some loose, these little tapes, and I don't know what they are, but they pull right off. Well, that one might be gessoed. If they're not gessoed, they pull right off. So some of those fell off. So I took the ones that were falling off, I saved them, and then I put that at the bottom of her dress. But I love this little doll from Beth, and then there's another piece of from the kids encyclopedia book. And then again, this will be a pocket. And then let's see, I added another one of her Kathy's bookmarks she sent me, another pocket. And again, just I haven't done much. This is what I did. I was happy that I love this. This is my favorite. This is tissue Asian paper. But I just wanted to, I was thinking about, they have in the packs colored paper, but I decided I like the black and white so that the stuff shows it's inside it. And I'm not gonna color it in. I'm just gonna, because then, especially like after I remember I found this in a flow book and I saved it. Like now you can see
she's the cover,
but then you still see
all the symbols. That's awesome, Colleen. What did you miss, Brooke? You missed Colleen's awesome journal that she made. I love that.
So it came with the pack. I got it from Maddie. They have it now they have it at Joggles. And it has it comes with acetate pack. These are the colored acetates that come with it. And
those are awesome.
But I used the clear for the book and some fabric I had.
Isn't that Brooke loves your cover?
Oh, thank you. I used all of Johnny's vintage Asian pack that she sold a while back ago. I can't remember when she sold it.
Yeah, it was a while. I think I got some. I hope I did.
But again, if I see something cool, I think I might, I will use this at some point, but I don't have an exact plan now. I will pick it up, and I'm glad I did. When I opened my box and saw this, I was like, yes, I forgot.
Aren't you glad you had all that stuff?
I was like, I forgot I bought it. And then I was like, this is what I need for the acetate binder for the base of the pages. So, if you wanted to, you could color this in with alcohol inks, with alcohol markers.
Oh, definitely.
If you would prefer this to color it in yourself, you could. I'm going to leave mine clear. But anyway, so I just kind of figured out what I wanted to do when I found those Asian papers. I was like, that's what I need. And then I started looking for everything I had. So that's the two things I've been working on.
Oh, nice, Colleen. I didn't know. Did you know that Eileen lives close to the Japanese museum that where she lived used to be once be Japanese farms? I didn't know that. That's awesome, Eileen.
It was a long time. Okay. Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone.
Okay, Brooke, we'll see you. Everybody go to Brooke's. Hey, Brooke, you want to put your link up real quick?
Okay, it's called Oriental Garden. Thank you, Zandra. Oriental Garden. I just remembered Oriental.
Oh, thanks, Sandra.
I know I used like almost everything up I had when I worked on the one I did with the caboodle. And this one is, I want to show you guys this card. This came from Teresa. And
I love it.
It is so good. Look what she did with the Timmy people. If you could see this up close, she took, I don't have a good camera like he does, but you can see she used a embossing, almost like an embossing glitter. Do you see that on his hat?
Oh, look at that.
Here it's clear. So she did this in 2 steps. So you're talking embossing glitter here.
Thanks, Brooke.
And then clear sparkly embossing here, and then this colored. So she did this. This is 2 different steps for his hat alone. You see that? To keep this white and then this black. I love this. I don't know what this is like. I don't know what this is. It's texture. It's obviously, I think maybe it's a die cut. Maybe it's a die cut. Could you see the stitching? It has some stitching, and I think it's a die cut. But I love this paper. I don't know if she bought this paper or she aged it with some alcohol ink behind it. It's fabulous. Then
I love her cards.
She colored in his skin tone and his little clothes. She stamped the circle here. It's like a copper. I don't know.
Hey, Colleen, I'll keep an eye out. If Teresa's watching, a lot of times when we have questions about stuff, she'll leave a little note and tell us what it is in the comment section.
Yes, I love this paper, and I love this die cut because it left this groove. I mean, it's literally a groove. It's just really neat. Then
cool.
You can see she stamped here. There's layered with the silver. There's a stamp here.
Look at all the layers.
This might be that paper, that one paper I bought from Michelle. It kind of looks like that paper.
Cool.
And then here, the Guess Who on a banner. Tim too. This is neat too. So she embossed. I have this stamp, but what I love is she embossed it with some sort of gold. But this feels really smooth.
Hey, Colleen, Xandra says it's his new die. Hey, do you know which die it is, Xandra?
I have like the tiny one. This one's big. I don't think, see, that's where I'm confused because I have the little small 3D one that embosses and cuts. It looks like a coin, but this is big. If it is, I don't know. I need this because I love that. I liked it. Whatever she used on the bottom, it's real subtle. Say she made this real subtle, but this is really smooth. I love how smooth this is too. It feels completely different than, you can feel the glitter, and you can feel that. You can feel this is like smooth. Like, it just, not only is it pretty to look at, it's fun to touch.
Sandra. Z's gonna look for it.
Thank you, Z. It's fun to touch. It's like it sounds weird, but I'm a person who, visually looks at it, and I like to touch. So I like to touch stuff.
That's so cool. But I'm amazed. I love all the different layers.
I don't know. I guess she used his foil paper for the background here and for this. And this looks like possibly the paper we bought from Mary. And then she stamped these guys on the inside. Cute. She always signs her cards. I love this card. And she sent me a note with it. Wanted to share that with you guys. She did. She is the master of cards. That's seriously. So
Mhm.
good at card making. I am not. This is not my forte, but I absolutely appreciate it. The other thing I did was I made some handmade papers. This was a technique I saw from a girl on Instagram, which showed it, and she has classes, and this was like part of the free classes, and it's how to make your own paper. And she shows different ways. So I tried this out last night, and this was fun. So
That looks really cool.
this would be great for junk journaling. Like if you're gonna do a junk journal and you want to make your own paper, this would be really cool. So you could fold that, put it into a journal. So you use this one is I use thin tissue paper, and then lay cheesecloth behind it because that kind of gives it the stable, makes it stable by putting the cheesecloth in between. She said you can decide where you want it, hanging out or whatever.
Who was this, Colleen?
And then I collage it back. Her name is, let's see, it's called True Creativity Within. Let me see if I can get that, what she goes by on. Let me find. I found her on Instagram. Let's see. True Creativity Within. Yeah, here she is. True Creativity Within. Let me bring up StreamYard so I can see again. There it is. And her name is that her name? It doesn't show her name. Okay. This is her. So it does show her
Okay,
name.
I've got her. Here, I've got her IG.
She has a website, and if you click on this will lead you to her website. But she has a website, and you can. She has classes, and then these were, and then she's also doing a class with Seth Apter.
Oh, nice.
So you can find her on her website, and she has some free like sample classes. One was with tea bags, which I haven't made yet, and the other was making your own paper. And so on the back of the thin tissue paper, I laid like I said, the cheesecloth in between, and then basically used a ton of matte medium, right? Lay this down, flip it over, matte medium, your cheesecloth down. And then on the back, I just collaged some Dina Wakley tissue and some, basically whatever thin papers you have will work. And so then you can make this into a cover, into journal pages. And so I wanted to play around. She made a large one, and she put colorful, like jelly prints on the back. And it looks really pretty. You'll have to watch the video.
That looks so cool. So she's basically collaging on cheesecloth on both sides.
Yeah, so this one, I used Dina Wakley's tissue paper that has the white on it. Like it has, if I can see, it's the white girls, a white body.
Oh, check, Cheryl.
And then on this side is she on YouTube?
But she has a website. I'll find her website.
But if you go to her website, it leads you to her. It leads you to you sign up with your email. She sends you the link, and then you get to the free classes. And the classes, I don't know if they're on YouTube, and you might have to go and sign up to get them. So this one on this side, I used Dina's plain tissue, and then I stamped with the new stamps, the Studio Light. Studio Light Altier stamps. And so I stamped the girl, the artist, and remember I was trying to read that. I'll never do that live online, but because I'm so bad at reading. So anyway, so I did this in a gray, layered it with the paint and the paper. All this was from that collection. And then inside I sandwiched the skeleton leaves. So that was
cool idea.
shows you is you can sandwich. So it was tissue paper with the cheesecloth and then the skeleton leaves and then another piece on top. I tried stitching it and my sewing machine did not like the glue, so that was a bust. But just to show you like how you know once you gesso this, like this is a gessoed one, this is matte medium, so I could come in with some pencils and color her in now if I wanted to or whatever, because this has all got matte medium on it, so it's sealed in. But then you could, again, like this could be, and if you're doing a junk journal, you know, leave as much as you want, choose cloth on the edge, remove what you don't want. But this would be, again, could be a junk journal.
Hey, Dorothy.
This one of the other type showed is I use the onion paper, and then you lay your floss down, and then pieces of cheesecloth. So instead of the cheesecloth keeping this stable, you're using embroidery floss to keep give it some stability, right? And then I added some Asian papers. And if you look in here, I added little dried flowers inside. So you have your dried flowers, some cheesecloth pieces, some Asian paper, and then what's giving it stability is the matte medium adheres to like you're smushing it into the strings. You see what I'm saying? And then basically, now this one is stiffer than these because if you want to make it stiffer, I added some paint, like paint on this side to see what, because you did some with paint too. So if you would like this to be stiffer, like for a cover, this would be better. Like this is stiffer, this would make a better cover.
Hey, Colleen, I may have found it. I may have found that die of Teresa's.
Oh, you're good.
Let me see. I'm going to put it up. Let me do a share. Share screen. Share screen. Where'd it go here?
And you put it on Twitter for me since I can't grab links here.
Okay, do you think this is it over here? Because it's got, see the circle with it's like a cog?
Oh, don't know. Hers is, I mean, it could be cut out, and I don't know. And she covered the hole with the.
Unless she cut it out and then put it on a circle.
Because she stamped this, and it could be covering up a hole. It could, no, it doesn't have a jagged edge. Actually, that's not it.
Oh, it doesn't have a jagged edge? I thought it did.
It has like an engraved jagged edge. Do you see the engraved? It's not cut. It has it's like engraved.
Okay, it's like, okay. Huh.
Engraved is the best word I can come up with.
This is a cool set, though.
I love the copper paper she put behind it too. So I'm sure, I think you're right. She'll leave a comment and
she will.
below the video because she watches them, but she has trouble typing, so she will leave a comment.
Okay, this is a new. Oh, this is the This goes with the Matchbox ones.
Okay, so supposedly this link that Eileen put in is it.
Okay.
So she used. I can't grab it, Eileen.
Here I can.
If you put it in Twitter. So it's the Matchbox die. Are you sure?
Here, let's see.
It's a really neat one. I think you could use it on all kinds of.
Oh. Matchbox die by Tim Holtz, and it comes with those cogwheel things.
Yeah, because see the switchlet, I know what you think. The switchlets are different. See, like the switchlets I have, and see they're small. See, like, yeah, these are.
Let me
small.
do the stop share. Hold on.
And it has the edges. This is like a almost like you machine stitch, like a sewing stitch.
Let's see, Colleen.
So I know it's not this one because these are too small. Because the circle is tiny.
Huh.
This is huge.
Yeah, but if it's not out yet, how did Teresa get it? It's got to be something different.
Eileen's mad at us. She said she's not going to add another link.
Colleen, here's the die. Oh my gosh, Eileen. Hold on. Hold on. I forgot the pressure. Okay.
That's a good guess, Joy, because I thought it was too, but it's not. Let's see if I can copy paste these. I definitely can't.
Hold on.
I can't grab links from StreamYard. That's a downside difference between StreamYard and YouTube.
Yeah, I can, but Colleen can't.
Whoever's streaming can grab it.
Yeah, I can. All right, here we go. So that's Sizzix Big L Die with Thinlet Die by Tim Holtz.
No, that's not it. That can't be it. I don't think that's it. No, that's not it. Ha! So there. That's not it. That's not
It's
it.
not it. I thought it was Stampers Anonymous. Huh. I don't know, but I'll be waiting to hear from Teresa.
Go and need this. Whatever this is, it's very cool because this looks like metal. It looks like stitched metal with the fabric with the paper she used.
It's almost like it's embossed.
It's embossed, but it's also cut out. Now she could have cut it out and embossed it, but I mean, it literally looks like stitched metal. It's freaking cool.
I wonder if she cut it out and then glued it on top of the bigger circle.
I was just like, what is this? It looks
like, because that big circle has stitches around it.
It's stitches. It's like a zigzag stitch, and then behind the zigzag is our dashes, dash behind the zigzag.
Okay, here's what I think she did. She had a circle die with stitches around it, and then did that cog die and glued it on top.
Well, this,
I don't know. That's just my guess.
She'll have to tell us.
I know. We'll see.
Through the comments, Teresa comment in the bottom of her description box when she has a chance to watch it. Hi, Riri. Hi, Michelle. So I just wanted to share this with you. Did you find the lady that did the show with YouTube? Your internet's acting up.
Let me see. I know she has.
Okay, you put it in the truecreativity.com. So you put that up for.
Yes, I put in her IG and then I put in her webpage.
So you can make, this is neat that you can take tissue paper. She also used sewing paper. She used, you could use anything for the background. White tissue, like gift wrap tissue. She used a big sheet of that. Sewing tissue. You could use your Timmy tissue, your Finnabar tissue. Again, and then I just collaged all this stuff on the back. You could use Dina Wakley's printed and blank. Depends what size you want to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like Finnabar's tissue is giant. This is just like a section of that paper. Like hers is giant. So, and then it can make a cover or whatever. And she shows you that she made like a book with hers. Anyway.
Okay, here's her.
I think she did like a spiral. I think she did a spiral book with like the rings, so that way you could see both sides. I think she did a spiral type book.
I love that.
Which makes sense because then you could do it different sizes, and you're not totally covering up the back. Like I like adding the skeleton leaves. That was fun. The dried flowers, the skeleton leaves. You could take the ones you collect. We have a lot of cheesecloths. Let's just, use it. I was able to stamp and design my own little page with the stamps. I like the, you could use tissue. You can collage miscellaneous. Oh, and after I collaged all this down, I went over with the spray. I made the whoops, crash. The walnut crystal ink I used. I put a little in a spray bottle, and that's what I used to tint it, because this was really white.
I
And
like it tinted.
so I tinted it because this was kind of old timey and age. Now you can see the torn paper behind it, so you want to maybe be strategic. I was just trying this for the first time. You can see the Asian paper, I think, in this paper through it. So if you don't want,
although that looks kind of cool, Colleen.
Yeah, so like it worked out. I mean, I put them behind their bodies to make them show up. So you can, and I put this one over here so it would be next to it, so you can kind of strategically place it too. So it's just a fun way to make your own papers and make like a junk journal with it. Like she had hers in just a spiral bound book. So, and then you could have different size pages. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I'm going to have this page, and I'm going to have this page, and then, this page, or cut this up into a tag or an ATC or card or whatever. So you either got to use either like floss to give it some stability, or you need to use like a cheesecloth or something to give it some stability. And then when you add things like the skeleton leaves, will give it stability too. You know what I mean? Now in this case, this one had more stability because I glued 15,000 pieces of paper on here, whatever is close by. So, and they were thin. She just said use thin paper. This is part of a sewing pattern. Yeah, just use thin paper. So that's just, I wanted to throw that at you guys. I love finding new fun things to try. I can't help myself. At least got to try it. So that was my new fun find. And the other is, if you're a Daphne Diaries person, these are out. They have them over at Joann's. That's where I found mine, Joann Fabrics. They had the new Daphne's Diary is out, in case you're interested. Where did Kathy go?
Nice, Eileen.
Looking for links. Okay.
Oh my God, that's a great price.
So you can use, it's a die from another designer. What am I missing? Well, that was clever. If she used she could have used a die from another designer. That's a possibility.
I think she used the circle die and then put the cog wheel on top of it. Circle die with stitching around it.
So when I was working on the Asian journal, quick tip, the glue that worked really nice on this weird glue that I bought from
oh, that's the one, Meta Studio.
Meta Studio used it, and you found Christy.
Yes.
This was at the pen store.
Yes, the Jet Pens. Jet Pens. It's called what, glue, GLOO.
So I bought it, and I was like, it's weird. I'm not sure, and I was kind of like, I don't know. But because of what's weird, it's always the wrong end. That's the turn in one. I always pull the wrong end. Okay, so it's more of a gel. Where's my other glue sticks to show you? Well, this is not fair because this one's blue, but see, if I hold these up, you see the difference. See how this one's gel, kind of like a gel, and this is solid. Imagine not blue, but that's the color of a glue stick, even if it's not blue. Okay, it's thick, and this is very thin, and like this reminds me the difference between Mod Podge. I found my words today. Difference between matte medium and matte medium gel. This is what this reminds me of. Like this is like matte medium gel, and that would be matte medium. So
And you know what I noticed with that glue too? I don't know if you noticed it, Colleen. It gives you time to work. You can peel it up and put it back down. It gives you working time, but then once it's dry, it's really sturdy.
So what I did not like it on, I did not like it on regular paper, quite frankly. Like if I was gluing down, if I'm gluing down, for instance, if I'm gluing her in here, I like to use this on her. But for what I found that I like to use it for is on this tissue paper.
Yeah.
Because this is very fragile. It's been, it's old. And so when you're doing this stick, it can actually tear the paper because it's really sticky and it's thick and it can tear the paper. And so I found out is on like, and the same with the rice paper. This is really good for the rice paper, tissue papers, old vintage delicate papers. So
did you find, Colleen, that it just glided over the
because
tissue?
because of its gel type adhesive, it glides. So
it's really nice.
So you don't like, and you also don't get clumps. I get clumps with this. I don't get clumps, and this can actually tear your paper. It can be too I have a clear one somewhere that's stickier than this one, and it can tear the paper. But for this, I want like a thick one because this is not going anywhere. It's scrapbook paper. I want the thick one. But for like delicate things, I think for like rice paper, tissue papers, ledger, thin ledger papers, if you're going to glue on them, I would get this glue for this. So that's my sales spiel. No, they don't sponsor us, but when I bought it, because you did, and I didn't like it, I think I was using it on regular items. And then I couldn't find my big glue stick that isn't blue. So I found this one. And I started using it in here, and I realized this is better for delicate papers. This is better for like scrapbook papers. This is better for delicate papers, and it's really good for the rice paper. It reminds me of the Yamaguchi glue controversy.
It does remind me of the Yamaguchi. And when I'm looking at jet pens, they are out of stock right now. But on some of them it says wrinkle free. There's the blue one that goes, it goes on blue and then it turns clear. And then there's just a regular white, medium, white, large. So it's, there is a wrinkle free and a regular. And the gold bottle or the gold tube is the wrinkle free. I'll put this up if anybody wants to get it.
This would be the gold one.
Yes, that's the wrinkle free.
Okay, so
it's specifically made not to wrinkle.
And so I ordered like 3 or 4 of these because you have to order a certain amount to get discount shipping. When I ordered 3 of these.
I did the same thing to get the free shipping.
Yeah, so I ordered 3. It does go a long way, so that's for sure. Like further than what these do, but I don't like this on normal paper. But I love this on the delicate, thin, fragile paper. So that's what I will be using this for in the future is delicate, fragile ledger and that kind of stuff. And then for like other stuff, I will still use a normal glue stick for these. So that's my tip of the day because I didn't like this at first. I just had to find the right usage for it. It's wonderful on delicate papers.
Yes, I'm glad that I got it.
And rice paper. And so I just wanted to throw that out there. And so this is just better for normal papers. This is better for delicate. So that's what I will be using. And I got to hunt down my other glue sticks. I only bought like 10 million of them on clearance. I just got to figure out where I put them. You know, you put them in a really good spot. You don't know. I love this new Japanese paper. So you can have it like this or like this.
Oh, that's a Stamperia.
Yeah, that's in the paper.
That's gorgeous.
So do you want to use the front or do you want to use the back?
Oh, I love that.
You're like, crap, I like both. So yeah, so they just let you know that they have the guy and a girl in there like this. It's printed a front and a back. How neat is that? So you
that's cool. She might be good on one of those transparencies.
That is true.
Because then you'd see both the front and the back.
Oh, aren't you smart? Hello. That's a smart idea. Let's do back here.
On the back, because not the front, because you still want to see that girl.
Yeah, so adhere her here. She's standing in the
right.
Sorry. She's standing in the ocean because she's that good. She's standing here. That's a great idea. She's standing here in the ocean, and then you close it. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Well, see, that's why I need Kathy. I need her to complete the other half of my brain.
Yeah, we need each other for that.
I'm like, I kept thinking, that's why I didn't glue her in. So I'm like, I don't want to choose the back or choose the front. They're all
now pretty. You don't have to.
Now I don't have to. I'll just add her to the acetate. Now I can use the both and she'll see. Oh man. Aren't you smart? See, she's smart. I need that. Again, like because there's a little too, or if I added her to the cover.
Yeah, I think the back, because that looks so cool to see the whole lady back through.
Yeah, I agree. Because she kind of goes well with this and the, the red. I agree.
Devin said, just like Cherry Maguire, you complete me.
He does. So do you want to have her like this, like the end? Or do you want her to be like, hello? So yeah, right. I like it. I'll probably put it backwards. So it's like the end. But yeah, so I think that's where she's going to go. And I will put her down with some glue dots. And glue dots are good for acetate, in case you didn't know. Perfect.
Yeah, a couple glue dots.
She does. I kind of like feel like I'm, without her, I don't know, I'm missing half of me.
Oh, Colleen.
Like I can't finish a sentence. I can't think of the words, and I'm like, "Where's Kathy? I can't pronounce this."
Hey, that goes both ways. We've bounced ideas off each other a lot and gotten some good ideas. That goes both ways.
And here I was like, didn't even dawn on me to use the acetate like that. Oh my gosh, because there is the other dude who's I could use. Where's he at? He's somewhere because he's the same way the guy is. Let's see where he's hiding. Oh, I found the book finally. Okay, it was buried. There we go. Yeah, so
there it is.
Yeah, there it is. So my favorite of the collection. Did you get this collection? Let me show it to you. I've already just used some of mine, but did you get this one? This part of it?
And after this stream, I'm going back and ordering more stuff. I was trying to be like
good.
Yeah. All I got was the I got the 8 by 8 and the 12 by 12. And I thought, I have so much stuff. I'm not going to get anything else. But now after watching this, I'm going back and getting more stuff.
What I like about the tall pack is it has like dolls in it. Like
yes.
It has the guy, and the girls. I've already used all my girls. I need more girls and less guys. And that's what I like is the tall pack that's where where you get more of, that's where she came out of. She came out of here.
Yeah, the 6 by 12 pack.
Yeah, so there's him. So see if I take and cut him, fussy cut him out, I can put him on the back next to her on the acetate. So the front and back of him.
Colleen, you've got to post that on IG and tag Stamperia on that.
Oh, okay. I could do that.
You should. They should. I think they'd like it. Oh my God, you could have them both on the back page.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I see now. Now you came up with that because I hadn't cut. I was going to glue her down, and I just couldn't do it. I can't do it. I want to use the front and the back. So she's lingering. She's lingering over here. Now I don't have to choose. So yeah, you need this. You need the tall pack because the tall paper pack has all the like little paper dolls in it, and then
I need the tall pack and the transparencies.
they have these at Joggles now, the transparencies, and then they also have the colored ones and the non. There's colored and there's.
Oh, love those.
But these are white on the back, so this would just be better on them. So I like the transparencies, and I love this. I don't know what I'll do with the colored ones, but now I can add him on the back and next to her. Oh, this was my favorite. Was this tall pack? And there's a background paper pack, but I got that one, but it's only 6x6. They don't have background paper in the 8x8 or 12x12. So I am slightly disappointed that they don't have it because the background paper is pretty nice. And
I think I will always buy that tall pack because I had gotten the Amazon collection for my Frida journal.
Right, you did.
And it was front and back. And I really liked that. So I should just remember to get that.
So anytime they offer this tall pack with any of their lines to pick these up, I didn't realize that I knew when Maddie showed it that it had the paper dolls in it. I didn't realize that they were back and front.
Yeah, every page is back and front, which is really cool.
And so I've used like all the girls already. And of course, we're going to want to use the girls more so than the boys, but because they're prettier, just saying. I know.
Although he's kind of pretty.
I would say no offense to Antonio, but girls are just, they're just pretty. Although Antonio's pretty. There you go. There you go. So there. So now we can have, I'll put it like that. Oh, yeah. That might not be bad. Let me move that. That's sort of not a good spot. Okay. Oh, let's see. I may have to, how am I going to do this? I don't want it to look like I guess it's okay if it's across her leg. Yeah. So those two would be there. And I'm going to flip it over. The end.
Look at that.
The end. They're happily ever after.
I love it.
Oh. Yay. I'm so glad I didn't glue her down. I kept thinking, how am I going to do this? How am I going to make this work? She's too pretty to glue down.
Cheryl was looking at Tim Holtz dies and bought the vintage telephone.
Oh, yeah, they got the vintage telephones and a typewriter. He's got some.
I know.
I'm always tempted to get the typewriter. I don't even know how often I would use it. It's just
cool.
It's just cool because, learning on a typewriter.
Okay, Janice Glein said she would be walking behind him traditionally. So she should be behind him.
Oh, see, Janice is smart. Okay, so she needs to be more like this.
Yes, like way behind him. Yes.
Oh, and that actually looks better.
It does.
Having them lined up.
Hey, Joan, I don't think I said hi to you when you came in.
I was ready to glue her.
Colleen, Xandra has the backgrounds in 8x8 in the shop.
Oh, okay. Save that for me, please. I want that.
Here, let me get Xandra's link.
Put a sold. Save.
Actually, Xandra, I'll
because I only have a 6x6 in the background, and I've used I've used a huge chunk of it already. And I'm like, I need bigger background paper. Okay, I want that, Xandra. Put my name on it. It's sold.
Let me get her link.
Sold. Because I like the background papers. You could use those with your, so I did pull out what was left of the Oriental Garden. I have a few of the 6x6 papers left, and I will incorporate those. I think those will, anything you have left over from the Stamperia Oriental Garden, I think will go really nicely with this
Yes.
paper.
Okay, here's Sandra's link.
Let's see. Yeah, because these glue dots are great for acetate. Just FYI, in case anyone's new or newbies watching, you got to get glue dots because they are probably the easiest thing to hide on acetate. Now you need to kind of pinpoint it, like have it in different areas spread out. So I always try to make sure in case someone's new is watching and not work with acetate, even though, yeah, majority of you know this already. I have big glue dots and I have small glue dots. They come in different sizes. I hope Tuesday mornings gets more in. I tell you what, my craft aisle Tuesday morning, it's terrible. It is getting smaller. It's literally used to be 2 aisles and an end cap, and it is now one side of one aisle. And
I know mine is too, Colleen, and mine wasn't that good to begin with, but at least I'd find stuff. Now there's barely anything.
Oh, package. Okay. It's literally one aisle, one half of an aisle, one side of an aisle. On the other side is like workout equipment. And I'm just like, oh my God. I'm so not happy with that. They did have they didn't have a price tag on it, but they had a Big Shot there. Not the super size one I had, but they had the normal size Big Shot there the other day. I rarely ever see nice things, big things come in there anymore.
How much was it? Was it a good price?
I didn't find a price tag, but it seems like I remember seeing them there for like $50 or something. For the regular Big Shot, and it was a different color than the one I had. So I don't know if was an older one, but it was a little different color. But yeah, the craft aisle is, or the art aisle is just diminishing. And one side had one corner is just like some clearance stuff, and it was not very good clearance stuff. It was even less than when I went in the other day. It's awful. I don't foresee them carrying it much longer, to be honest. That's my 2 cents worth. I don't know. And like the furniture section, the furniture section's terrible. I just wadded that up. Terrible. Like it used to be full of furniture. Unless they're going to get a bunch of stuff in for Christmas, it used to be full, and it's empty. It's like the furniture section's empty. I don't know.
Okay, so Sandra, if you're still here, do you have the 6x12 ones?
That's what you need, the one with the paper dolls. I want a second one of those.
Well, I found some other stuff too, so
yeah. Because I already have used most of my one up already.
Gosh. So much for being good.
Well,
good is overrated.
I would say this is, if you like Asian, it's hard not to buy it all, so.
I know. I was just hoping to use up some of my other stuff.
No, I think you can use, I have napkins and some other stuff. I'm going to be incorporating my other stuff with the paper. And I think it just kind of that, and like, I think that's what's going to make it neat. And I also want to do some of the painting I want to try some more of the Sumi painting. So I don't want to, you know what I mean? I want to do some painting. I want to do some collaging. Okay, he's going to be here. Ooh, these are sticky. She's going to be behind him. Thank you, Janice, for telling me that. I forgot about that. I need to go back and watch Shogun again. Such a good movie.
Of shopping. Oh, did you mention Shogun?
That's what got me hooked on. I had with Asian when I had all this Asian decor.
I loved that series. I remember when it first came on.
Shogun? I'm like, no.
I was so sad when it was over.
My TV, are we barely at a working TV? So if it was on, we were kids, no wonder we didn't see it. Channel 19 was nothing but fuzz.
Yeah, it was on one of the networks, and it was like once a week, and it was so good.
Or if it was, my parents were watching Hee Haw or Lawrence Welk instead of that.
Right, because we only had one TV.
Exactly. I mean, my dad watched Hee Haw.
Oh my God, one TV.
My mom watched Lawrence Welk. Like it was was horrible. I mean, one night it was like, you know, banjo, and another night
I will edit
orchestra music. I was like, how the hell are you two married? I mean, think about it. Well, they ended up divorced, FYI. Hey, Tom, can you get the package off the porch? Okay, so there. So the glue dotted down. Now the sword is here. Oh, look at that. That looks so neat.
That looks really good, Colleen.
So I would say
Saturday nights for Lawrence Welk.
Oh, Lawrence Welk. Oh, God. That, and I like Hee Haw better than Lawrence Welk. Just saying. Hands down. I'd rather watch Pickin' and Grinnin', and I'm a Pickin' and he's a Grinnin', and yeah, I'd rather watch Hee Haw any day than Lawrence Welk. I thought that, I mean, that's torture to me now. Now, as a kid, it's like, Lawrence Welk, what's wrong with her? She's, yeah. Is that? Oh, it might be my shoes.
Look your shoes.
Oh, it's not art stuff. It's shoes. Okay. Thank you.
Shoes are fun.
Shoes are fun, but I don't know if anyone wants to see shoes.
Oh, what kind of shoes? Did someone say shoes?
Shoes. You can't get the Oriental stuff. I'll send my Oriental stuff. I get
to Rosemary. Oh, lucky Rosemary.
Oh, wow. You sent yours to her. That was nice. It was Saturday nights, and Ed saw it. Oh, yeah. My mom liked all this boring stuff. I think the only TV series I remember as a kid, maybe I was too young for Shogun. I don't know. I mean, my Tom is 4 years older than me, but was Roots. I think that was that one stuck in my mind.
Maybe Colleen, because I'm like 8 years older than you.
Maybe Shogun, I was too young or to remember if it was on.
Because I think it was when I was in grammar school. So yeah, you were probably little.
Lawrence Welk, golly. Oh, torture. Yeah, I mean, you know what else was on Saturday nights? Disney. Once a week there was Disney.
Oh, no, we had it Sunday night, The Wonderful World of Disney.
Yeah, that Disney I love. Even if it was fuzzy and terrible or TV, it was at least on. So I was like, I love Disney, to sit and watch Disney on Sunday. But, and that may have to make up for Lawrence Welk on Saturday night. Oh, God. Oh, my God, this day. I'm just like, not my thing. So me and my dad, we would watch Hee Haw, and I think Mom watched Lawrence Welk by herself. Nobody watched it.
It was in the 70s. I thought Shogun was in the 70s.
I was fine with, I love Sonny and Cher show.
Let me look.
Carol Burnett, Sonny and Cher, all those, Donnie Marie Osmond. I mean, it's kind of like I don't know, that time frame was a lot of singing on TV. You know how there's all this reality shows were a trend, and then it was singing shows. don't
Oh,
know.
it was 1980.
Captain and Tennille, and I mean, it just cracks me up that I mean, it's like that's all you would find on TV. And my favorite was when was it 80s when the mysteries. There was like three different mysteries when the mysteries started hitting, and that was popular. All the mystery shows, I was there. Love mysteries. So give me Matlock, give me Murder She Wrote, and there was something else. So,
Okay, you can watch Shogun on Netflix and Amazon Prime. Cool.
That's a long series.
It's so good though, and it is.
Really
Janice was right. It was 1980s. I don't know why did I think it was.
Saturday.
It was
Saturday
70s.
night hockey night in Canada. Sunday was Wonderful World. That was it. The Wonderful World of Disney. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Murder She Wrote. Love Murder She Wrote, and I love Matlock, and I love the one that spin off with the guy from Andy Griffith. I love that one. He had with him and his son. Played the cop and Andy Griffin. What's his name?
Barney Fife.
No, he was in a dancing Disney with a penguin, and he did the umbrella. Shit. Shoot.
Oh my gosh, I know. He had
literally his name.
Dick Van Dyke. Dick Van Dyke.
Oh, good Lord. Dick Van Dyke. Yes, he was in it. And I love Diagnosis Murder. That was a good one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. So it's funny that the TV and the times reflect the different things, because there was so many variety shows on. They did like little comedy skits between the singing, but there was a lot of like Hee Haw. I mean, just all of them was Sonny and Cher's, like comedy skits and singing. Like that was definitely a thing, and I liked it.
Okay, I think what I'm going to do, Colleen, I'm going to show the rest of the stuff I got.
Yeah, I've hogged the show again.
And then, no, this is awesome.
Is this 8x8? I mean, I do have the 8x8.
That's 8x8 one. I just ordered it.
I'll take another 8x8 anyway. Maybe I wanted 12x12. Maybe that's what I was griping about when I was arting by myself.
I'm going to show the rest of what I'm going to show what I got when I was gone, and then I think we'll finish up because now I want to go do some.
What time is Brooke on? Is it on now?
I think that looks good, just like that, Colleen.
I agree.
It's just so pretty, the two of them.
That's all. Just the two of us.
Oh my God, the Smothers Brothers.
We can make it if we try. Yeah. I could just.
I am Carla. I just bought a stuff at Sandra's. Yep, Chimney. Okay, let me switch over. All right, we've got this. All right, so I got. All righty. I know I want to finish up and then go pick stuff up at Scrappy Chic, which is in Southeast Michigan, and see if they have any of those Tim Holtz dyes there yet. I'll let you know if they do. Okay, so I showed you my cards, I showed you my tag. The other happy mail I got is from Sandra. Thank you so much. This is going to be put to good use.
Yes, I love the farm ribbon.
I know, isn't it cool?
Yes, because
perfect.
I have that art Dollar Tree.
So that will go in my farm notebook. I purchased a ledger from Johnny, which is awesome. I think is awesome because of the size. Let me get my ruler out. Let me get my ruler. Hold on.
Oh yeah, if you have the Oriental, did you buy any of the little clear plastic things you smush the cream in?
No.
Okay, because they have those too. I have those from the Oreo Garden, and I haven't colored them, but I'm gonna paint these and add these.
Oh, cool.
Somewhere.
Okay, this journal is about just over 3.5 by 11 3/4, almost 12. But this is just, I just love this. I don't know why, but I just love the size of this. And there's a few things.
That size is awesome.
Isn't that cool? I have some
love it.
ideas.
It's so neat.
I have some ideas
it's so
for it.
skinny. Where'd you get that at?
Johnny.
That was from Johnny. Oh, that's way skinnier than it looks on her screen. She must really zoom in. Like, that's super skinny. That's
I know.
really
I
cool.
love it. I love it. So, and it has like all kinds of fun notes in here. Beginning of it, you know, is filled out with the beautiful, beautiful writing. And it's from 1863. And maybe the first 3, 4, 5 pages. The rest of it is pretty much blank. There's a few pages that have stuff.
So neat.
But look at the yummy color of
it. The size is intriguing. It really is just.
It's just awesome. And then what I love about Johnny, whenever something comes in a journal, she doesn't take it out. Somebody had cut out little leaves. These are like paper thin. I think I'm just going to glue these in here.
Oh, that's neat.
Isn't that cool? I'm going to do something with these and just put them in here with matte medium. And then there was this little head, which I know sounds weird, but when you see it, look at her. I know. I know. It sounded weird. But look at, I'm going to do a little paper doll in here.
It just is weird in general. Just I wonder where the rest of it was and why they put it in there.
Right. Like, why was it here? Like, why were the leaves there? That's one question. But then you come to this head, and it's actually from a magazine or something. So yeah,
like a little paper doll head.
Yeah. So she's gonna be a paper doll. So thank you, Johnny. These you find really cool ledgers.
It's gonna be hard to figure out what to put in it and then using it because it's so pretty.
I have some ideas, so we'll see. I'll let you know when I start. Okay, something I ordered before I left for Sweden. Getting a little head. Ooh, Jane, don't tell anyone. Okay, these, I don't know who if any of you follow Gail Augustinelli. She's been doing stuff with these, what are these called? Title stamps.
Those are neat.
Aren't these cool? And I went back and forth, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to order these. And since I ordered them, I have seen so many different ideas.
That's neat. The labels, you could put titles in it. You could.
Yeah.
Oh, those are neat.
So I'm going to do some playing with these, and they are. I will list the link later on my stream. I got it on Etsy. So there's that. Here, give me a minute. I will.
Bob, is that the name of the show? Bob at Signet Stamps.
What is it? Oh, Bob at Signet Stamps. Thank you, Michelle. Let me go to his Etsy page.
Let's see.
But these
so
are
hard to find shops on Etsy.
I know.
The search engine there.
Do you have these, Michelle? Bob at Signet Stamps. Signet Stamps. Images.
Are those $5?
They're $5? No, they're not $5. The whole set. These are really well-made stamps. The whole set. It was with shipping. It was $60 or 70. It was 60 or 70.
This is $5. These are $5, and I go to Bob whatever stamps. Or is it $5 for one? Oh, the entire set is $65. It's
Yes, that was it. Okay, you found it,
Okay.
Kelly.
Got it. I was like, damn, that's cheap. Now I
Hold
know.
on, I need to get to my Etsy shop.
Those
I will
look
get
good.
the page.
I like the examples they show. Boy, those are pricey. But
Oh, here we go. Here we go. But they look really well made, and there was a ton of things I've seen and thought of myself to do with them. But Gail, if you go and look at some of her videos, she has some videos with some good ideas, and it shows. I think they're really.
I'll have to watch it. I didn't know about these. I'll have to watch it.
Yeah. Copy and paste. Okay.
Jessica would collaborate with Bob. Who's Jessica? Boy, I'm out of the loop. Who's
Jessica collaborated. Okay, who's Jessica, Michelle? Jessica Sporn?
Either. Oh my God, who's that?
Jessica Sporn or somebody else? Let me see if I can find Gail's video really quick while I'm here. Okay, Gail Augustinelli. I won't spend too much time looking for it, but let me see if I can find it real quick. Videos.
Oh, you just put in Xander's link.
Oh, I put in Xandra's link?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, go to Xandra's. It's got too. Oh my gosh, signet stamps. Okay.
Jessica Rapp
right.
sent us to the seller months ago. Jessica Rapp? Who's that? Oh my gosh.
Okay, do we have new people to follow now?
Apparently, I don't know. I do follow Gail. I haven't watched your videos in a while. I don't follow Jessica. That does not sound familiar at all. Or YouTube doesn't, even I have notifications, doesn't put it up there, which wouldn't surprise me either.
Oh my goodness. Love watching Jessica.
Oh, I do follow her, but again, whenever she has new videos, they sure as hell don't come up.
What's her last name?
Even
Oh, Jessica Rapp.
Okay. Notifications even bothers because they
Let me write that down. Okay, there's Bob at Signet Stamps. And Jessica
she is.
Rapp. I will have to look up later.
Oh, okay. She sells all kinds of stuff too.
Okay, cool. All right, so this
farmhouse journals.
Go to Gail's page and look for the video where she uses these. These, when she was using them, they just look like such good quality. Jessica is the one that started this cluster thing. Oh, cool.
I didn't know that.
2 silver oranges.
Somebody who sees somebody do it, and then no one knows who
I know.
from, I guess.
Okay, so these I ordered before I left. I was so happy to see
Love
that
those. I got a little bit of envy. Those are nice.
Okay, thank you, Michelle. Hey, Judy, why are you late?
Oh yeah, I want to see this book.
Okay, now I don't know if any of you follow Kelly Wynn Conrad. I follow her on Instagram. She does classes. I've taken one of her classes. I've seen some videos with her, and I like her. I just like her style. She, I guess, has worked on this for the past 2 years, and it just came out last Friday. It's called Mixed Media Color Studio. Explore modern color theory to create unique palettes and find your creative voice. Kelly Wynn Conrad. The thing that attracted me to this is play with acrylics, pastels, inks, graphites, and more. So she's into creating different color palettes when she does her pages, and she does a lot of swatching and mixing of paints. But what I really liked about this book was that she didn't just use acrylic and watercolor. She used a whole bunch of different mediums to do her swatching and making her color palettes. So I ordered this, and it was here when I came home. I haven't really gotten a chance to look at it, but it just looks fun, yummy. She, first chapter supplies, her favorite supplies, quality counts, acrylic mediums, brushes, collage elements, mark making tools. It's just a really up-to-date take on mixed media, just different mixed media mediums.
Yeah.
So, she's even using jelly plate. Yeah. She's jelly plate, canvas. She talks about substrates, but I just love her work. I just think her work is really cool.
And I'm kind of pastel class with her.
Did you? Cool.
Making flowers.
Oh, fun. That would be fun to take. And I was intrigued by the color mixing and creating the color palette. She does palette collecting exercises. Guiding rule of design. Variation is, just modern color theory.
Those are the people I miss. I didn't see Dot. Judy just came in.
Hi, Dorothy.
Oh, Kimberly was here, not earlier either. Good morning or good afternoon now.
Color vocabulary cheat sheet. This is just full of
color mixing is challenging. I got better at it when I was doing reverse collage. So I know, but I definitely don't do it anymore.
We haven't been doing it much, and it's something I kind of like to play with.
When we were painting the acrylic animals, I got fairly good at mixing paints then to get certain color tones that she was using. So those two kind of help. And I never looked at a book. I just added this or that and just kind of worked out. But now I've kind of gotten away from it. If you're not doing a lot of acrylic painting, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And this is just, a lot of it is just playing. But I
love that.
I know. I love her style. I love her work. So this will be a fun book. This will be a book we could, because there are.
Sherry says morning there. I'd say like it's not morning now.
Oh, that's right, Judy. I'm yelling at Judy. Why are you late? She was sleeping. You can sleep, Judy. That's fine.
I forgot. Yeah, it's only 9:18 for Sherry.
I know, and Sherry. Okay, you guys can sleep in. Okay, so I can see doing some out of here. They have, she does step-by-step things, Colleen. Guest artist, Regina Lord. I just love her style. And the colors. The colors are just awesome.
She said, "This is the purpose of the show. Watch us and buy."
What was that? What was that, Jane? No, watch us, see what you like before you buy. How's that? Not making you buy. We're showing you what's out there. Jane. Okay. Okay, here's another guest artist, Becca Bastian Lee. I think she's pretty.
Oh, that is pretty. I like the, she have freckles, maybe just shaded.
I just love that she's all orange, and then there's all like variations.
Yeah, like the
orange.
blue girl, like the blue on your leg.
So she's cool. Royal purple. I mean,
this is popular a long time ago. Colored faces was kind of a trend a long time ago. Like, I know that.
Dina did some.
And also, I was thinking of the other artist that does the little girls. She did colored faces on her little girls of blues and greens for the the shadows instead of
Oh, Mindy Lacefield.
yeah, she
Yeah.
would use blues and greens for the
Yeah.
shadows in lieu of using, just a brown color or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, here's the oil pastels, Colleen.
Yeah, she's good at that. And oil pastels are fun and challenging.
Wow.
Yeah. I do like the people I see on Instagram using the oil pastels. I don't use mine very much. I sure do appreciate the.
So this is, I think I'm going to really like this book. And Mixed Media Color Studio, Kelly Wynn Conrad. If one of the mods can put the link in for me. But I think this is going to be really fun.
It should be fun.
And I think I don't quote me on this, but she might be in that fodder school. I need to double check that.
I don't think she does that kind of stuff.
She does. Well, she has her own that hopefully I'm not getting her confused.
Yeah, I used to know she has a monthly thing. I used to be in it. I'm not anymore.
Okay. She has something, but check out her website. Check out the book. It's really, I think it looks like it's going to be an awesome book. I will give you updates, and then hopefully we'll pick out something on one of our shows, like we did with the Mimi Bondi thing. We'll do a paint along if anybody.
That would be good. I love the art. Is that like it's supposed to be a worship thing, or is that?
Let's see, colorful neutrals, architectural arches. So it's architectural.
Okay.
Craft paper. Well, see, and she does graphite stuff too.
Water soluble graphite. I love the look of it.
Yeah, references: white gesso, brayer, stencil, paintbrush, acrylic paints, water optional, and metallic media such as acrylic paint, paint pens, and gold leaf. We all have gold leaf.
For paint along. So, and I know Kimberly likes doing paint alongs.
All right, so we will do that probably in the next couple weeks. I will do that on a Tuesday.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, and it does it step by step, but not as detailed, but we can figure it out. So it does 7, yeah. Yeah. Oh,
a door.
The door is cool.
We buy the door or we paint the door?
We may be drawn to vibrant colors. We'll explore what happens when we use Portuguese tile patterns and mostly neutral colors to make one bright color pop. This project works for any subject, but I focused on the rough texture of an old wood door.
Remember she was one of the teachers in either Wanderlust or the other one.
Willow.
And she did do that topic. I don't remember if she made a door or not. I wonder if this is a class from one of those. Bye, Z.
Bye, Sandra. Thank you. Let's see. I think we draw the door, but the way she does it, it's just like sketchy, like a light sketch, and then you just fill it in from there.
Oh,
so we'll do these two, Colleen.
I want to do the door and an arch. I love structural things.
We'll do these two. That'll be fun. Because this would be fun too to integrate into another collage with pictures and stuff.
That sounds good. I like both of those.
Okay, so maybe let's do this possibly next week, unless we change it. We probably will change our mind like 12 more times, but
hopefully I can. I say I get the elbow procedure is Thursday, and I will not be streaming Friday again, to let y'all know. So, where I have a torn ligament in my elbow, I finally got through the red tape and had to lie to get into doctors, and there's a big hoo-ha. The person quit. It's just I got lost in the red tape. Let's put it that way.
Oh, Colleen, that stinks. Well, at least you're getting it done now.
Anyway,
and hopefully it'll go.
He's apologetic and stuff. So, but yeah, so it's a big bunch of office staff and a lot of mess and basically. So anyway, so I'm getting the procedure done on Thursday, and it would be basically, and then in 4 weeks later, I do have to do it again. It's kind of like my back.
Uh-huh.
So it'd be 4, and then 4 weeks later, do that. And so I know for the first 2 days, I'm going to be hurting a lot. And so after that, what I don't know yet is like what I'm allowed to do. I know there's limitations on lifting stuff, and then I think because it's a tendon that runs down to my fingers, I don't know, like I think you're not like gripping repetitive whatever with your hand. So I'll see what I can do and if I can stream and stuff. So let's wait along until I know what I'm allowed to do or not allowed to do, or how much I'm hurting.
We'll play it by ear. I'll definitely wait until you're good to do this, because there's plenty of other stuff that'll keep us busy.
If I get it done Thursday, if I'll be ready on Tuesday or not.
You know what? We'll play it by ear. And this week, I won't stream on Friday just because I have a bunch of stuff to do.
Okay.
I mean, I would if you were here. And then the following week, I'll just play it week to week.
Yeah, I mean, I could do, I'll probably be able to do gluing, and that just depends on, I don't know, like with painting and stuff.
Well, hopefully you'll feel good enough to at least keep me company.
Yeah, bottom line, Tom will be doing more. Yeah, but mopping, pulling, just even things like, reaching in and grabbing stuff out of the laundry tub, and I mean, and it's gonna be hard to do things one-handed. So yeah,
it's going to be hard not to want to use that hand too, probably.
It will be. So so I go and get it done, and 4 weeks later they'll do it again, and then hopefully, but I don't know is if it's a month after the second one, how much healing time is this, a 4-month thing? I have no idea. They told me a bunch of stuff back in April, but I don't remember any of it because it was back in April. So
it sounds like stuff they do with athletes to avoid surgery, and I bet they get you back pretty quick.
Surgery, it is.
I bet once like the first 2 procedures are done, after that time lapses, I bet they get you in and start getting you moving and doing stuff. So. Well, good luck, Colleen. Everybody's saying good luck, and I hope it all goes well.
Thanks. I mean, it's been needing done since April, so finally got in and figured out what happened, and so on and so forth. The doctor was not happy. He's probably lost a huge amount of patients.
Oh no!
Because of the office staff being uninformed of the person who did the scheduling for these left. Her voicemail still works. It was never unactivated. The staff still thinks she works there. It's just like whoever manages the office is not a good manager. Is not
dropped the ball.
And then basically have 2 offices, and it's the same with the other office. The other office is clueless, both of them. Like, I tried to get a hold of it. Like, let me talk to office manager. Just girl don't call me back. Blah, blah. It's just a whole thing. So his jaw literally dropped. And
wow.
I said, I got lost in this tape, and I had to lie to come in. Like, at one point, Dwayne let me come in to speak to him about it, and I had to lie to go in. And I told him that. I said, your staff has been keeping me from coming in to see you.
Oh my God.
I said, they have been keeping me out of here. And I have a torn ligament. And I said, and I'm sure it's worse than when I was here back in April. So it was just, he literally, his jaw dropped. He's like, my staff he's like, oh, he was just, I said, not only your staff, both offices, your personal staff, everyone is a mess. I said, her voicemail still works. It does. People still send you to her. If you call today, they'll send you to her.
And then you leave a message and it just sits.
5 months ago.
Oh my God.
It is just poorly. The office part of this doctor place is poorly ran. So bad. It is so bad. So I basically told him, like, I'm not leaving today without an appointment because I don't trust your office staff to get me one.
Oh,
because
that's terrible.
yeah, I mean, he had no idea, and I knew he didn't know. Because
I
again,
know, because we hadn't talked about it. I was going to ask you about it because I
he
figured, well,
pays
maybe it's
office, they
better.
pay office people to, this is their job. He does the
Uh-huh.
doctors, they do the office part. Well, apparently idiots work there. So, and it's just a mess. And there's so many people to work there. No one has a clue. So, I mean, so I finally got in. Long story short, he was not happy with them. He's so sorry this happened. I'm sure that there is some. I tell him, I said, I've been getting back shots. So I've had steroid injections. So I've gotten some relief
Uh-huh.
from benefits, but probably most of your patients have left you and went elsewhere. Said all your office people at both locations have probably cost you a lot of money and a lot of patience because it is poorly ran. And whoever made
Wow.
so
Well, I'm glad you're getting it done. I'm glad you're getting it done. And then this way.
begged to get a painful procedure before.
Right.
That's really what it came down to. I had to go in and beg to get this done. It's been 5 months.
Oh my God.
The steroid shots are right off my back. And so the elbow's starting to aggravate me a whole bunch more. So yeah.
No, Colleen. No, we'll figure something out. You get that done. And, like I said, I'm not
What's the likeliness this would happen to anyone else?
I know.
Oh,
I know.
hi, Kathleen. I didn't see her come in. Yeah, I mean, what's the likeliest this would happen? Oh no, Carla,
Oh, Carla. And she lost it. No one told. Oh my God, you had a telemed that she lost? I know.
wow.
Wow.
Oh man. I mean, that stuff just shouldn't happen. I literally didn't. I mean, I literally was on the other end of it going, they don't care. They don't freaking care that I have a torn ligament. They don't care I'm in pain.
Right.
Like, they don't care. I pull into a regular physician. Is there anyone else I can go to? I can't get in. They send me this person who never calls me. I mean, I'm like, what do I do? I'm sure
Right.
it's probably more torn than it was back in April.
Yeah, see, that's a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm like, it's probably going to take me even longer to recuperate because I've had a 5-month delay. So if y'all wonder why I never mentioned my elbow again, this is why. I've literally been banging my head against the wall, going in these offices and calling. And finally, Tom just said, call and lie to get in. And that's what I did. And that's how I got in to see him, to tell him what's going on. So I said, your office staff does not care, by the way. When you tell them
we will be sending good vibes on Thursday.
You're in pain, they don't care. Yes, please. So it's in the afternoon. It's like 1 in the afternoon.
Okay.
So yeah, so letting y'all know it's all fine. It's better than surgery. I'm just gonna have to it's just gonna suck. But in the long run, it's gonna heal it and I'll be good again. So
right.
My painting arm. Just saying.
I know. That's what I know. And you did something that you just want to get in, get it done, and get on the other side of it.
No idea, Carla. He literally, his jaw just dropped. I said, did you not? I guess you don't, because he only saw me once before. Do you not remember me? But you remember me when he saw me. Why I never came in for the procedure? I said, how many other patients did you see during that time?
Right.
She quit, and they didn't go through her voicemails or anything else, and it still works. It's still activated, and her staff still sends people. I said, no one that answers your phones knows she's left 5 months ago. He was just like, oh my God. I said, yeah. I said, it's bad.
Too bad.
I said, it's really bad here. I said, so good luck. I said, I'm sure that there's a lot of fun voice recordings to listen to. One of them was mine. It was me calling.
Right. You're not the only one. They probably have a whole bunch of them.
Hundreds of them, of people yelling at them.
All righty. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Colleen, it was good to see you. Eileen, everybody.
That's awful, Mila.
And I am going to go to Scrappy Chic
Go shop and have
I-
fun. And
I am. I'm going to go shop and then come home and do some art. So I will keep
I'm
you
gonna post
posted, and I'll talk to you later, Colleen.
sounds good. See you guys
All right.
later.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.